I was confused there because I know this isn't the Arizona. But I like this one for those of you who do want that security. This has got the ankle posts, so you never even have to think twice about your toes' little, grips. Let's go through colors. This one is so pretty. It's called Pecan.
Beautiful.
We've got this in the green tea. Whoa, that's a pretty one.
That's nice and very different. This one is called Dark Tea, as you can see right here.
I like that too.
And then we have Sandcastle, and Sandcastle is going to be your lightest option. And these are from the Papillio line. So you'll notice that Papillio, when you see items from the Papillio line, they do look like more of kind of what you would think in a higher heel kind of sandal design. This has this really beautiful platform that gives you a lift. So it's about 1.5 inches of a lift. So when we are wearing those maxi dresses and you don't want them to graze the ground, or we have on our boot cut jeans and you don't want them, you want a little bit of a lift, you've got that there.
There's one other color I just realized we have, which is called Sage.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So this one is green tea, this one is Sage, and the other one is dark tea. Let's just put those three next to each other. So what a pretty array of colors.
These are beautiful.
I mean, back in the day, it was like, what options did you have with Birkenstocks?
Yeah.
Brown or black.
Right. And
Brown
that
or
was
black.
it. And that was it. And now you can see that they've really branched out. And I will tell you, on your screen, the green tea may look a little bit more vibrant. It is like a brushed, almost a dusty green. It's truly the color of matcha tea. So matcha powder.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about it being too bright. But these are going to be a little bit different. Papillio is their design that they have worked together with and collaborated so that you do have a little bit more of a fashion forward kind of appeal with that platform.
1.5 inches, and then offset by the front. Also, this one is so cool that it gives you, these are genuine suede, or leather. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but that matters to some of us, and for one reason or the other. But I just like the elevated look on this. I was just thinking when we were talking about the two-banded slides, how much my son, who's now 29, I love him so much, he wears Birkenstocks as much as I wear Birkenstocks.
Yes.
Like, there's plenty of men's styles, and the two-band is definitely something guys are gravitating towards too, but femininity is important too.
That's right. And you see that here with the strap going just under the ankle, and I like that because it goes, excuse me, under the ankle bone, so you don't have to worry about anything rubbing against you. You have that adjustable strap. You can see Jamie's wearing that one with her jeans, which is really cute. She's got a little bit of a lift, and that great blouse as well, that Iman blouse. So the way you wear these is whatever you're going to wear that day, you get dressed and then you put on your Glenda. And it just works, and you can see that. All of the toes are supported, and you've got that amazing footbed, which is what is the common thread with Birkenstock.
You know, I like the idea of this. I don't know about you, Tamara, but my feet aren't quite as cute as they used to be.
Oh, hello.
Back in my 20s
I always
and
say,
30s.
don't zoom in on my feet. I say that all the time.
But with this, because I've got a developing story and it's called a bunion.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm not happy about it, but what am I supposed to do other than my own little personal exercises? But my point is that this covers that little area that's not quite as cute as it used to be 10 or 20 or 30 years ago.
That is so funny. Why did these things happen?
I think it's because we didn't treat our feet well for so long.
Well, I remember, speaking of Mother's Day, everything Mom said was true. Mom told me years ago when I used to wear high heels everywhere, she said, you're not going to be able to wear those heels forever.
Did she really?
She did, and I said, Mom, come on, I'll be fine. She was right.
I know.
She was right. And so when we get a little bit smarter, we learn more, we take a better option, and that's what you're seeing right here. Look at how beautiful this color story is.
Isn't it so pretty? Let's go through them again. Right over here with my little pinky finger.
This is Sandcastle, the lightest option.
Dark
tea
right
is the darkest option.
This one is Sage, which is a little strange because it's more of a bluey color. This looks like it might be sage, but it's called green tea. Okay, so green tea like matcha. Sage is more of the blue versus green, in my opinion.
Correct.
To my eyesight.
Correct.
And then lastly, the pecan.
I love them all. I think pecan is my favorite. It's just warm.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something, if you want it to go a little bit neutral and you're trying to decide between pecan and Sandcastle, we'll put those together so that you can see. It's really just going to be up to you. With Birkenstock, the thing is you can't make a bad decision. because they really have thought about the way, not only the way they look, but the way you're going to wear it. To your point, that strap makes it secure. So if you are going on vacation and you're going to be on your feet and getting on and off tour buses and things like that, you don't have to worry about losing your shoe.
That's a really, really good point.
Yes.
Because I know, we try to stay active, especially in the summer. What if you've got some travel plans? Just the security of having these, on your feet, not having to scrunch those toes and worry about them. And then every step of the way, you've got that original Birkenstock footbed. Can we show that graphic again? Because for people who flip through channels on a Sunday morning and when they're like, sometimes you think, oh, that's a knockoff of the Birkenstock brand. No, this is the original Birkenstock brand.
Absolutely, and you can see this is why for 251 years, Birkenstock really has made a name and really separated themselves from everybody else. The deep heel cup will start at the back so that your heel is cradled and supported. You've got that contoured footbed for all 4 arches of your foot. So they're comfortable not just in the first 2 hours that you wear, they're comfortable all day. You have that raised toe bar so that even underneath your toe, it's sort of like I sleep with a neck pillow to support my neck when I'm sleeping. That's what that toe bar does to support that area. And then you've got, of course, a wider area for your toes so that nothing is scrunched together. And that's what it looks like to the naked eye. But if you see the way this is created, this is why it takes years for you to wear out your Birkenstock.
Agreed. I was just thinking that. They last forever. Yes. I think I had my first pair of Birkenstocks for 20 years.
Yes.
I am almost embarrassed to say it, but I mean, I'm like, well, they're still working. Going strong.
Did anyone ever try to encourage you to get rid of those shoes, get some more?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And you said, no, these are my shoes.
Exactly.
Go
But
ahead.
we've got even more. Gosh, this is like as light as